Welcome back to another episode of Steve's Lens on Life. It is Tuesday, the 12th of May, 2026, and I'm currently at a bus stop waiting for the bus because I'm going into Bournemouth to go and see a film, which I'll reveal that in the next scene of this video. Coming up though, I'm going to be talking about the DJI Osmo Pocket 4P, which is the pro version of the Pocket 4 that I'm currently filming on at the moment, and I've also got some lunar updates as well. I've also got a Final Space novel as well that I'm going to be talking about, which I first pre-ordered back in 2023, so I'm going to be talking more about that a little bit later on in this video, and I've got so much more to talk about, so much more to unpack as well, so without further ado, let's get started with this video. Also coming up in this episode as well, by the way, I am going to be going to Starbucks. Might even, if I can fit the time in, I might even go to Costa as well. There's a couple of drinks, iced drinks I want to try throughout this episode. I don't know if I'm going to get time to drink all of them, but we'll see. Anyway, I am at the cinema, currently by the bar at Odeon in BH2 in Bournemouth, as this afternoon I have taken myself out to go to the cinema to go and see The Sheep Detectives. It is in one of my movie wrap-up episodes. I think it might be in episode 95 is the review for The Sheep Detectives. It stars Hugh Jackman. I've heard really good things about it, so I'm looking forward to seeing it when I go in and see it in a minute in the screening. Screen 6 today is where I'm in, so I'm looking forward to seeing it in just a few moments. There's a couple of things actually I wanted to talk about. First of all, Final Space, for those that don't know what Final Space is, was a TV show on Netflix, and it got cancelled. Warner Brothers decided to do a tax write-off a few years ago when tax write-offs was a massive thing in the media. They still somewhat are, but not so much. You don't really hear much about tax write-offs these days, but there was a time period where Disney were doing it, Warner Brothers were doing it especially. Final Space was one of those shows. Now, Final Space was in the UK streaming on Netflix. Because it was because it was written off as tax, obviously that meant that it could no longer stream on Netflix. It ran for about 2-3 seasons, and then it left the streaming service eventually. So that was annoying, but however though, the creator behind it, Olan Rogers, revealed like 3 years ago that they were able to finish off the story for Final Space. It wasn't going to be done as a movie, it wasn't going to be done as another series or season, but it was going to be done in the form of a graphic novel. Now, I do remember day one when this was announced on Twitter. Day one, it was like the 24th of April 2023 was when that was announced. They hadn't even started it yet, but they were opening up pre-orders from that day, and I think it was from that day or the day after, I actually pre-ordered it, and it was like 120 quid for the graphic novel. But anyway, here we are now, over 3 years later. By the time you guys are seeing this video, there's a very likely chance that I've already got my hands on the book, but obviously I will show you guys the book when it does turn up anyway. You know, I've been following the journey of the creation of this graphic novel for the last 3 years. They've done what's been called Final Space Fridays, which means that basically they've just been giving us little updates here and there every Friday as to what's been going on, the colour grading, the colouring, the graphic novel itself, basically. They've been doing that for the last 3 years, and honestly, we've got to the point now where shipping is starting from May 18th, so a week from now, or less than a week from now. They're starting to ship them. They're starting to ship the pre-orders, especially my one. So it could be by the end of this month. It could be by the beginning of June. It could be by the beginning of June that I could have my hands on the book. So I will show you guys it. It's got QR codes as well, so you can scan the QR codes in the book, and it does come with like a soundtrack. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. The experience is going to be awesome. So there is that. The other thing I wanted to talk about, which I'm going to very quickly talk about, is the DJI Pocket 4P, which is the pro version of the DJI Osmo Pocket 4, which is this camera that I'm currently filming this Lens on Life episode with, okay? Obviously, Pocket 4 came out about a month ago now, or just under a month ago. They've obviously announced a pro version of the Pocket 4. However, though, the difference is the Pocket 4P comes with a dual lens. Obviously, I've attached a photo here of what that does look like. It is being shown this week in France, in Cannes Film Festival, which I believe is taking place this week. Towards the end of this week, they are showing off the DJI Pocket 4P, which I'm really looking forward to seeing, and maybe they might might announce a release date of it. They might also release pricing information on it as well, so I'm sure we'll get more details of that. If we do, I will probably update you in regards to that a little bit later on in this episode, even though probably, again, by the time this video goes out, there's a very likely chance that the DJI Pocket 4P has already been released, and you probably know the pricing and all of that stuff, but I will keep you guys updated on that anyway. So yeah, so that is that. Anyway, I am going to head off, go and see The Sheep Detectives at the cinema on this Tuesday afternoon, and I will update you guys with more bits and pieces throughout this episode of Lens on Life. You know what, I really did enjoy Sheep Detectives, honestly, such a lovely film, very wholesome, very nice. Anyway, I'm heading back home now. I'm going back home, gonna have some dinner. By the way, just to let you guys know that in next week's episode of Lens on Life, so very quick reminder, I am going to be meeting up once again with Kyra. Hopefully we're going to have a Toby Carvery, and then we're going to go back to hers. There is something that she forgot to give me when I saw her last week. It was something that she baked, so she says she's going to bake me another one when I see her, or before I see her next week. So I'm looking forward to having what she's going to bake. I think it's some sort of like cookie, well, brownie or cookie. I think it's a brownie. Anyway, so yeah, so that's going to be happening in next week's episode of Lens on Life. Still to come in this episode, I'm going to be talking about the Insta360 Luna Ultra, which probably, again, like the DJI Pocket 4P, by the time this video is out and you guys are watching this, the Luna Ultra is probably out. I probably might even own it. Who knows? Who knows? So that's a possibility. Also, as well, coming up, I'm also going to be trying out some iced coffees as well. Maybe. We'll see. But anyway, that's coming up very, very shortly. So, you are joining me outside in the garden as I am currently doing a little bit of washing. Just doing a bit of washing that I need to put away. And it's all nice and dry as well, which is good. I've come outside because I wanted to talk about the Insta360 Luna Ultra, which has over this past week been leaking online. So I thought I would just come out and talk to you guys a little bit about it, because there has been some bits and pieces that have leaks about it. So I would start with the fact that it does come with a 1-inch sensor, and it also does come with dual lenses as well. A wide angle lens and a telephoto lens is the lenses that it comes with. Also as well, it's available to shoot 8K as well. 8K, I believe it also allows you to do, it also comes with 14 stop dynamic range, which is similar to the Osmo Pocket 4, which is currently what I'm filming Lens on Life with at the moment. Also as well, it does also allow you to shoot in 8K as well, which I think is really, really awesome. Now, is 8K something that I would consider myself shooting in when it comes to filming vlogs and stuff? I don't think so. I mean, given the fact as well that the software that I use to edit my YouTube videos, which is iMovie, doesn't allow you to, essentially, it doesn't allow you to edit 8K files. Maybe that might be something that will come around in the future. I don't know. But at this present moment, I'm only allowed to edit 4K files or 1080p files. Normally, I tend to film my YouTube videos in 1080p because I just feel like it's a lot better, especially when it comes to like the smoothness, when like, you know, in terms of moving around and stuff like that. I prefer the video footage to look a little bit smoother, shall we say. So there is that. Also as well, the whole remote, so the screen, the zoom, the joystick, the record button, it detaches from the Insta360 Luna Ultra as well, which I think is really, really awesome as well, by the way, is the fact that it's able to do that. It is able to detach itself magnetically. It just gives you a bit more of an option. So if you was to put your gimbal down somewhere, you can easily remotely control it from a distance. Also as well, you can use the Insta360 Mic Pro as well. Whether or not it does get bundled with a Mic Pro, similar to the DJI Osmo series as well, is another thing. It'll be very interesting to see if that is a thing. So yeah, so also as well, it does come, like I said, it does come with a telephoto and a wide angle lens when it comes to shooting, so that'll be really interesting. Yeah, other than that, I don't think there is anything else that I haven't yet covered, to be honest, which hasn't already been said. Not that I'm aware of. I mean, I've seen some footage online of the Insta360 Lunar Ultra. It does look really awesome. The test footage I've seen does look really, really good as well. You can shoot in D-Log as well, which again, you can shoot in D-Log using the Pocket 4, but I don't shoot in D-Log, I just shoot in standard. But if you want to get very creative with your content and you want to color grade your content as well, then obviously the option to do D-Log is available for you to do, which again, it just gives creators a bit more wide variety in terms of how they want their footage to look. If they want to look at cinematic, then they can create their content and make it look cinematic in post-production. Whereas me, I'm not really going for kind of that cinematic look, if you get what I mean. So anyway, I don't tend to do that, but I tell you what, it does also come into various colours as well. The colours it does come in is black and white as well, so I think, to be quite honest with you, I would probably get this. See, I'm a bit stuck. I don't know whether I would get this in black or white. I am not too sure, to be honest. Also as well, speaking of the Mic Pro as well, the Mic Pro also comes with an ink display, so it's always on as well, which is another really good thing. It is always on, which means that, you know, it doesn't really use any battery. I don't think it doesn't really, but the display itself, you can change the display. So if you didn't want it to have, say, the logo from Insta360 on it, you go on the Insta360 app, you can have the ability to change the picture on the mic itself to a logo, say for example of your YouTube channel page logo and stuff like that. You can do that. Obviously you have to use the Insta360 app, and then obviously you can then change the photo through your gallery on your phone and stuff like that. Really, really cool way of doing it. So yeah, so I mean, to be quite honest with you, I'm just waiting for a release date and a price. I mean, if the price is decent enough, if the release date is soon, who knows? Like I said earlier, maybe it might be out by the time this video goes out, who knows? And if I do get it, then of course I will do an unboxing of it as well, because I would love to do an unboxing of the Insta360 Lunar Ultra. Of course I would. So we'll see what happens. If Insta360 are even watching this and they would love to see me do an unboxing, and they're more than happy to give me a unit to unbox, I'm more than happy to do an ad, the Insta360 Lunar Ultra, or even the Insta360 Pro as well, which is another Insta360 product that we are expected to see in the coming months. I don't think really the Insta360 Pro, however, is actually getting a lot of love. I feel like a lot of people are more waiting around for the Insta360 Lunar Ultra with the dual lenses, because with the Pro version you are only getting the one lens, which I believe is just the wide angle lens, which obviously is similar to the DJI Osmo Pocket 4 camera, or the Pocket 3, or I don't know whether it would be the Pocket 4 Pro as well, or Pocket 4P as it's also known as. I don't know, but what I do know is that is also the options as well that is available. So I'm out here, I've just put my washing into my washing basket. I'm just about to go in, take it upstairs into my bedroom, and then obviously put my washing away. But I just thought I'd come on and just very quickly update you on the Insta360 Lunar Ultra and the Lunar Pro as well. But yes, let me know though in the comment section down below, if you are watching this and you have got an Insta360 Lunar Ultra or a Lunar Pro, let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the devices, and whether you definitely whether it is worth the upgrade, whether it is worth recommending for content creators, vloggers. Do let me know in the comment section down below. Right now though, I'm just about to go in with my washing in my washing basket and pull it away in my wardrobe upstairs in my bedroom neatly. Rewinding back to Friday the 8th of May 2026 in the evening. This was my dinner. I had a takeaway with my sister and her partner. We went for Domino's, had a big dip, massive big dip, garlic and herb, and they gave me a little garlic and herb dip as well. So I'm just going to take this out of the box like that. There we go. And then I'm going to lift up the lid and show you the goods, because this was my dinner. I had a half and half pizza. So one half of the pizza is a mighty meaty, and the other half of the pizza is a Domino's Deluxe as well. I am at Costa Coffee on this Wednesday the 13th of May 2026. This is the hazelnut cream frappe, brand new product from Costa. Actually, I decided to get this because my favourite content creator on YouTube, Gabby, she tried this in her recent video and she said it was nice. So I thought I would stop off at Costa because I've got half an hour to wait, or I can catch the bus to go to Castle Point because I need to go and get my medication from the pharmacy. So I thought I would give this a very quick try. That's actually really nice, actually. Yeah. That's actually really sweet as well. Really nice. I would definitely recommend getting the hazelnut cream frappe from Costa. It is very, very delicious. And now I am at Starbucks because I have gone to go and get my medication from the pharmacy at Castle Point, and actually this one is an iced white chocolate mocha that I'm drinking. This one I did see on TikTok. One of my favourite TikTokers that I follow on TikTok, they had this and I was like, whoa, they actually do this? I didn't even know. So I thought I would give it a taste test here. So let's have a try. Oh, that does taste of mocha. I do love mocha, by the way, for those wondering. I do love mocha, and it's nice even when it's iced as well. Very delicious, that is. I would definitely recommend, if you do go to Starbucks, I definitely do recommend trying the iced white chocolate mocha at Starbucks. So I am currently on my way back home now from Castle Point. Got the bus back. This weather doesn't really know what to do with itself today. 1 minute it's sunny, nice, warm. Then next, it's raining. It's like as if the weather's woken up today and just gone, you know what, I don't know what to do with myself. Anyway, by the way, there is a Costa drink that I did want to try, and it was this Jaffa cake flavour iced drink, I think it was. It was in the cold section anyway, it was in the fridge section in Costa. I will probably try and give that a go either later on in this episode of Lens on Life. If not, then I will try it either in next week or the week after's episode. So either episode 10 or episode 11 of Lens on Life is when I will give that a go. I have got 2 more Starbucks coffee drinks to try in this episode of Lens on Life, and that will be coming up next. Hello, this is editing me here, by the way. I distinctly forgot to add in the DJI Pocket 4P. Obviously it got shown off at Cannes Film Festival. We haven't got any details about the DJI Pocket 4P other than it's a cinematic tool. That's the only thing that they've kind of given away. They've shown it off in person at the event this week, but we didn't get any information in regards to a release date or pricing. Nothing at all. So I just thought I would very quickly add this part in whilst I'm editing this video. Yeah, it's a real shame. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll probably find out some more details in regards to the DJI Pocket 4P that will be released to consumers. Apart from the US have got issues with the FCC board at the moment, and DJI aren't allowed to sell their products in the US, although I think they found a way through doing it, but except they're not using the DJI branding. I think they're using the extra branding, which is XTRA, not EXTRA. So the extra branding, I think, is what they're using to kind of get around the whole DJI not being available to be sold in the US. Yeah, so I expect some announcements probably in the next few weeks. Obviously I will speak more about the DJI Pocket 4P when it does get obviously more details, and the same with obviously the Insta360 Luna Pro and Luna Ultra as well. I will give out a little bit more additional details in regards to all those new pocket gimbal cameras that are being released very, very soon. Anyway, back to the video. So I am at Starbucks once again on this Friday afternoon. It is Friday the 15th of May 2026 and I am at Starbucks. Reason being is because I am trying another drink which a Instagrammer, which is my favourite content creator, Gabby, actually. She posted an Instagram reel a few days ago of this drink, and I was like, you know what, I might give it a try. So I am going to give it a try. I've just got out the cinema, by the way. I went to see the new horror film that's called Obsession. Came out today. That left me feeling unnerved, uncomfortable, and very unsettled. Yeah, that's going to stay with me for a while, that film is. Anyway, let me have a try of this Starbucks iced caramel protein latte drink. Let's give it a go. Oh, that does taste good. That does taste really, really good. I would 100% get that again. Even the aftertaste, actually. The aftertaste of that is also really, really delicious as well. And this is the last drink that I'm taste testing this week. It is again from Starbucks. This is the Caramel Mocha Cloud. Look at that on the bottom there. Doesn't it? Well, on the top, not bottom. On the top. That does look good, doesn't it? So if I just bring the camera over to me, I do apologise for the flashing light in there. I might just see if I can just reframe the camera just a little bit. There we go. Anyway, I am going to give this a taste test. It's actually really nice, to be honest. Very chocolatey, very chocolatey. Definitely worth buying from Starbucks if you are getting a Starbucks. I am in America. I'm not really in America, guys. But honestly though, if I turn this camera around, right, this retail park here is basically the background. That is basically the background of my dream, the weird dream that I had a couple of weeks ago. Remember that? Yeah, that is essentially the background, in theory, of my weird dream that I had a couple of weeks ago. So I dreamt that retail park that I just showed you, which has got Farm Food, Sports Direct, Home Bargains, TK Maxx, Wix is further along as well, and of course Starbucks, where I just got my Starbucks from. Yeah, that was the background of my weird dream that I had a couple of weeks ago in America. Even though I wasn't in America, never been to America. Anyway, I am now heading back home. I'm going to wrap this video up here as well. Thank you for watching this episode. If you have enjoyed it, feel free to give a thumbs up. As always, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. I feel like I was a bit too close to the camera then. I do apologise. Yeah, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. As always, if you are new around here and you like what you see, feel free to hit that subscribe button to become a Stevo. I will be back next week with another episode of Lens on Life right here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. Coming up next week, I'm going to be meeting up with Kyra once again. Fingers crossed we'll be going off to the Toby Carvery and chilling out, hanging out with each other like we did last week in last week's episode of Lens on Life as well. Until then though, it's goodbye, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys again in my next YouTube video. I'm going to quickly cross before I get run over.